These are the picks for Gulfstream Park on Wednesday, March 26th. You're watching the simulation of the first race, courtesy of equination.com. You have there the QR code. Visit the website. You will learn more about this powerful tool to handicap the U.S. horse racing. You can register your free user there. You can try the system, and then if you like it, and you will not regret, believe me, you can subscribe to any of the daily, weekly, or monthly subscriptions. In race number 1, 8714, Sissy Girl, dropping class, as you can see, and going back to dirt. She ran good against better on dirt at higher levels, so he will run very well, and I like her a lot. This daughter of Catalina Cruiser, Luca Panici aboard the 7. Miss Morgan didn't like the synthetic surface, but the GSR, the genetics, is better on dirt. Fair place in her debut. Second pick, in my opinion. In number 1, Vanessa's Wish. 2 fourth places. She's running well and will run maybe better on Wednesday. Junior Alvarado is not riding this week because he has a injury and he's going to recover very quickly. Got the speed his recovery. And Ruben Sierra represents this Vanessa's Wish and the number 4 Trompeta. Second last time out, shorter in distance. She has a good chance at this level. Race 2, 6, 8, 4, and 3. The number 6 War Officer, she was facing better at the beginning of his campaign, several times second and third places. A horse that should be at the top of the board since long time ago. Ira Ortiz is back aboard. The GSR is going up on turf. The thing is, the short distance maybe is going to be a problem, but he's the horse to beat, in my opinion. The number 8, Super Crunchy, is 048 as well, like the number 6 that is 049. These two are not champions, obviously, but this one is running good. Second place last time out, has a little bit more tactical speed than the number 6. That is the reason I'm using him as a second pick. These are the 2 top horses of the race. Mythic Performance, going back to turf, has a good fair place against better. I believe with Johnny B is going to close strongly, maybe taking the victory. And the number 3, Ranger Battalion, William Mott, the jockey is going to be announced later. He shows some speed lately. Will improve in this opportunity, at least for the exotics. Consider the number 3. It's a tough race. In race 3, 4, 7, 2, and 5. The number 4, Blossoming Erudite, finished 7 last time out. Now he's back to synthetic when he has a 4th place, dropping class a little bit. Gaffalione aboard, has a speed, top pick. But the 7, Wiggle and Wine, is running good. Last time out, a good second on synthetic, and has a speed, has the number 4. Ira Ortiz aboard for Jose Pinchin is the enemy of the 4. The number 2, any moment, coming from 2 good victories, is going up in class, as you can see. But the horse is very fit, can switch 16% for a race of claim. Is an option, and Para Siempre is coming back. Has only run 2 times, but the 2 times were good. Going up in class like the number 2, and has a 3 months without running, but has a good chance with Castellano aboard for Ronald Coy. In race 4, 7, 8, 6, 4. The number 7 bug out. Tried the turf last time out. She didn't run bad, but she's obviously a lot better on synthetic. The GSR is better, by the way, and she has a speed with Dylan Davis aboard. Top pick. The number 8, Grace Sachi. She has a mild closing kick. Maybe it's going to be enough to take the victory, but if the number 7 returns strong to the synthetic, she will face some difficulties of running. This number 7, that is the reason I'm using her as a second option. The 6, China Blue, one sorry, previous to the last one, last time out, finished 6, is coming back, but now with Jose Francisco D'Angelo, who is more effective than the previous trainer, and the rider is going to be announced. So that is a fair option. China Blue, I'm expecting an improvement. And the number 4, Sorority Bid, finished third last time out. Is running well. Ida Ortiz is aboard. The GSR is dropping, and she ran decently in this race and in a similar distance, but the GSR is not the best. That is the reason I'm using her as a 4 pick. Race 5, 3-1-6, Freedom Road, coming from a strong victory in a similar field. Ida Ortiz repeats 12 victories out of 28 attempts. This horse is very, but very good. The number 1, Morgan Point, was running very well at this level. Then he went up in facing competition in other levels. He didn't run bad except the last time out. Now he's dropping class. Edwin Gonzalez aboard. Morgan Point will run well. And the number 6 also trained same case than the number 1. He was running even the Gulfstream Park mile. Didn't have a good presentation, but now he's going back to a group where he can win. So 3, 1, and 6 in that order. 4, 8, 3, 5. The 4, Sarah's Dream, is going back to synthetic. She has 3 victories over synthetic surface. Is the horse to beat, in my opinion. But Wicked Mercury is dropping class. Gaffalion is aboard for Martin Dressler. She will be chasing the speed, and she's going to be more effective at this level. Second option, Since You Left, was running on dirt, facing similar groups. Now it's back to synthetic, where she won last March of the 2024 with Johnny B aboard. Johnny B is back over her saddle and is going back to synthetic, a good option. And the number 5, Lady Emily Catherine, is coming from a good victory, but in a very soft group. This one is more competitive. She will run well. I believe she's going to hit the board for the exotics. Race 7, 6, 7, 1, 8. Cari King has a speed, shortening distance. Jose Francisco D'Angelo, 18% for race of claim. Dylan Davis knows this horse very well, so he will take the lead, and he's going to be a tough cookie here. 16, Cigarette is running well, but he's running too frequently, in my opinion. Maybe he's going to be a bit, he will have some tendency to fade at the end because of that, so I'm using him as a second option. Golden Sombrero is a medalla de oro. Powerful pedigree, but the performance over the track is completely different from his pedigree. But he has a victory on this distance, so I'm using him as a fair option. And the number 8, Ana Pepa. This is a short thing for your exotics. Use him in the Sacra Trifecta or Superfecta. Ana Pepa is always hitting the board. In race number 8, 9, 2, 1, 4, the number 9, Cative, last time out didn't run good, but now he's going to turf. The GSR is going up, and with Edwin Gonzalez for Rohan Crichton, who is a very effective for race of claim, he will improve a lot and likely fighting for the top of the board. Pet Matt, same case, dropping class a lot. And he is a slow horse. That is the reason I'm using him as a second option. But with Ida Ortiz, he will close like a rocket. The number 1, Roscoe Pine, they won, then they try him in a very tough group. Now going down in class, jockey to be announced. So this is a fair option. And the number 4, Salked Carmel, he has some difficulties gaining his first career victory, but now he's very fit, has a good GSR, good pedigree, and will run well, at least for the exotics in race 8. In race 9, 4, 2, 7, 1, Well Aware, a horse that is finished third the last time out. He's ready to deliver. Switch stables to Safi Yosemite, who is very effective first time with a horse. Sayas aboard, lower in class. This horse is the horse to beat. The filly to beat. The number 2, Gox Amy or Go Amy, didn't want the turf surfing, didn't run bad, but the GSR is going up on dirt, and on short distances, she has her better performances. So with Johnny B aboard, that is the big enemy of the number 4, the 7, Blackjack Mary, first time starter for Dale Romans. She's a Nyquist. Maybe the mile or more distance is going to fit better for her, but has a decent pedigree. The jockey is going to be announced, and Dale Romans is having a very good championship meet, so that is a fair option. And the number 1, Princess Claudia, has a good GSR. He's coming for a good second at this level, shortening distance. If the change of distance don't affect her, she will run very well. So these are the picks for Wednesday at Gulfstream Park. Good luck with all your bets. Do them at firstbet.com.